The Minister of Interior is one very hardworking minister that made Nigerians say, no, we are not going to allow Tinubu remove him. Even when they did the reshuffle, they reshuffled ministers. When they sacked some ministers, they did not remove the Minister of Interior because the man is doing so much for Nigerians and ensuring that he takes Nigerian passport to the next level. Now, there is an e-gate that has been introduced in Abuja, airports. A lot of people are like, wow, this is good. So what the e-gate does is that as you come in, it checks your passport to see if it's original, if you are using another person's passport. You just need to just fix the passport, and it checks your database. And if you are wearing glasses, it will definitely show that it is not you. So let us listen to what the interview he granted Channels Television and see what he had to say in explaining all this that has been happening. And the man is really a very wise person. He kept saying, whenever they asked him a question, he kept saying there are certain things he will not say online because of security reasons, which is very good. Because in the other administration, you see people telling you we are fighting insurgency, and they'll go on TV and be telling all the secrets they want to use in fighting. It doesn't make sense. But you see this Minister of Interior, Olubunmi, Tunji Ojo, the man is a good person. He says the e-gates installed at 5 of the stations international airports have led to the arrest of 10 persons of interest. Now, on people who are on the wanted list, people are on this and that, they cannot just travel like that because right now your passport is going to expose you. Let us listen, guys. Let us listen.
On the electronic device there, and it allows you in. It opens the gate.
It opens the gate, yes.
And you go in.
No, once it authenticates, if you put your passport, it automatically authenticates. It cross-checks it with it.
If you have a security problem, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. Exactly.
So
If
wow.
the passport is fake, or it doesn't. If the passport is fake, the first gate will not open.
Wow.
So, but if the passport is authenticated and whatever, then once you go in, it checks through your biometrics.
Wow.
It is because that's to ensure that nobody carries another person's passport.
Wow.
So if the biometric feature in the database is different from the person that is standing,
the man has removed his glasses.
You have to,
or if you're a person of interest,
so automatically it flags that. But I don't want to discuss too much on that for security reasons. But trust me, all those things is already integrated to watch list, to Interpol. And I tell you something,
watch list and Interpol.
In a few days, about 10 people were apprehended, persons of interest.
Wow.
We're trying
with all of this
with all this technology. So
wow.
What it means basically is that Nigeria is a no-go area for people of interest. And
Nigeria is a no-go area for thieves.
People to discuss about pattern of life analysis and a lot of things.
Yes.
And cross-referencing. A lot of things in the background. So, but what we're trying to say is that this president promised innovation, because as I always say, the mantra is simple. As this saying goes, that a Mongol without a horse, is like a hawk without wings.
Wow.
This particular administration is about providing innovation, because a leader without an innovative mind is like an eagle without its wings.
Wow.
So it's the
well done, sir.
Depends on your innovative mind. That's what this particular.
So we have about how many international airports in and out of the country now? We have Lagos. We have 5.
Abuja.
We have 5 of them. So this is active only in Abuja. And Lagos.
For now.
The other areas, because we have to, you don't just start everything at the same time.
Yes, it will be too cumbersome.
The key is that all the other gates are ready.
Wow.
I mean, they're on ground, and once we've started this now in the 2 airports, then
everything will be sorted.
Kano, Enugu, and Port Harcourt will follow suit. They're all on ground. The gates they are available. They are on ground as we speak.
So my biggest fear is that on the immigration headquarters side, power is secured. But at our airports, there's still outage of power. And these e-gates will not work without power.
No. You have to give that to FAN. FAN is actually doing tremendous work now.
Yes.
I think
FAN has sorted that out already.
And the management of FAN, they're doing a lot more. They're doing a lot. They're doing some yeoman's job. We have to give that to them. But don't worry, all those things have been
sorted. Yeah.
And do not forget that these e-gates have UPS solutions. They're backup power solutions.
Yes.
You see,
they should do solar for them too.
Some of us, we've had years of experience in project management. And you have to look
in the
at
private
threats,
sector.
You have to do your SWOT analysis. What are the threats? To the successful implementation.
Well done, Mr. Minister.
Identify those problems.
Yes.
foreseeable problems, and you prefer solutions in anticipation.
Yes.
An innovative mind, will not wait till problem comes before finding solutions.
True.
You have to anticipate
Yes.
problems and be able
To find solution ahead.
solve these problems before they come.
Yeah.
And I tell you, end-to-end architecture has been designed, and at the moment, this particular government, the most important thing, and I have to say this, is that when Mr. President campaigned, he campaigned on the premise of innovation, on creativity.
Thank you, sir,
And
for
Nigerians are
promoting
beginning
Mr.
to
President,
see
but you are
that.
doing a great job. Guys, let us read what people said on the comment section. Somebody said best minister. Somebody called him best minister. And tech is best way to eliminate corruption in Nigeria. And the people reply. Let's see what the people say. Someone said true. This one say they play. Oh, no be Nigeria, they play. After 6 months, it's back to usual analog business center. And somebody said yes, technology is the best. This one say Minister Olubunmi Tunji Ojo should be the #1 strategist for President Tinubu's project implementation. He is the most knowledgeable within his entire team. This other one say no be lie, 100%. This other person said the fact that I received my children's passport in 2 days, capturing men, you are the best, Olubunmi. The man is really, that is now a passport don't stay for 6 weeks, go and do 6 weeks and come back. Everything is fast. If the Tinubu administration was to get a scorecard, it's through the passport office. That's the only office that is making these Nigerians happy. Truly, is the only office. We are not talking about those who are making noise and saying they are working. They are working for the government pocket, and they are working for the big men. But when we are talking about people who are really doing the job for the common man, it is the Minister of Aviation. And that person say, I will advise to replace the UPS backup with solar. Of course, I mentioned that already. More effective, more longevity, and all of that. And this person said there is a solar farm in place. Your observation is very good. This one say, oh cool. This one say solar requires a battery storage to operate effectively using the clock, just like the UPS does. This other person say best minister ever. For Nigerians to call you a best minister, it means true you are a best minister. Nigerians don't just. This one say working minister. This one say renewed hope. This other person say nice one, Mr. Bumi. This one say this is still the best minister, best everything under his administration. The man too sabi. When people leave private sector to go into government, their operation is different. And when the government also allows you as a minister to do your honors, to do what you are supposed to do, it helps the work. But in the time of Buhari, there were things that ministers were doing, people were appointed into recovery of stolen goods were doing, stolen properties were doing, and then people will go behind and tell the president that, oh, this person is stepping on toes, and they will remove the person. But in this case, Nigerians are happy with Bumi because he's doing and pleasing the people. In those days, you wait for 6 weeks to get your passport. When my children's passport was done, we waited for after capturing, we waited. Everything was totally 6 weeks before we could get their passport out. And this person said the working minister. This one say why they never open portal for paramilitary. This other person say great job. If all these are true, can they suppose good job, well done Nigeria? I don't know what this person is typing. This person said pattern of life analysis. Share you, they hear all of you insulting governance online. They are coming for you. This one said under this government, I will say well done. This technology has been in Western world over 4 years now, and for Nigeria's government to follow suit, well done. It's not like some of them don't travel to see all these things happening outside the country. They do, but some of them will not want to implement it. I'm happy that Mr. Tunji Ojo is actually implementing this, and it's going to cover all the international airports in Nigeria, because they don't want people with questionable characters to come from outside. And they are in sync with the Interpol, they are in sync with the FBI, they are in sync with all the foreign crime agents departments. They are in sync with them, so they know when somebody is on a wanted list, it flags. So maybe those people who are wanted list will have to go through the border. Somebody had raised a concern that they should also check our borders and ensure that those people are not coming in through the borders, different borders, because when they pass in through Cotonou, they'll still enter Nigeria, or they go through Cameroon, or they go. So a lot is something they are working on. If they are done with the air, I'm sure the customs should take care of the lands, because that's their job. And I want to let know on the comment section, do you think this minister is really doing what he's supposed to do? Let's